Daniel Goleman, A Force for Good, the Dalai Lama's Vision for Our World. Discover the powerful message of A Force for Good, the Dalai Lama's Vision for Our World, as we journey through the book's summary together. This insightful work by Daniel Goleman dives into the essence of compassionate morality and the power of inner transformation. Learn the importance of looking inward and creating positive change within ourselves before attempting to make a difference in the world. Immerse yourself in themes of compassion, emotional awareness, the union of science and religion, and the importance of companies built on both profit and purpose. Join us in exploring the Dalai Lama's enduring wisdom and his vision for a brighter, more compassionate future for all.
Unleashing our inner force. Every morning, the Dalai Lama performs the daily ritual of listening to the news and recognizes a crucial deficiency in today's world, a lack of compassionate moral responsibility. People often act out of self-interest and ignore their moral obligations to others. However, rather than feeling pessimistic, the Dalai Lama challenges us to harness our capacity for good. By nurturing an inner shift that weakens our negative emotions and enhances our moral actions, we can conquer impulsive reactions like anger and despair. As our compassion for others and the world around us grows, we become a force for good. While not everyone can dedicate hours to meditation like the Dalai Lama, we can each initiate incremental changes by looking inward and managing our minds and hearts. This introspection allows us to identify opportunities for positive impact, igniting a ripple effect of goodness throughout the world. Emotional wisdom of Dalai Lama. Even the Dalai Lama had a short temper at one point, but he mastered his emotions using techniques like pausing in heated moments to weigh the consequences of his reactions. A notable example was his response to the Chinese army's violent crackdown on Tibetan protesters in 2008. Instead of acting on his anger, the Dalai Lama chose to practice love, compassion, and forgiveness. It's crucial to remember that controlling emotions is different from suppressing them, as bottling up negativity can lead to uncontrollable outbursts. By recognizing and understanding our emotions, we can channel them into positive actions. Compassion, beyond religion. Compassion and awareness work in tandem to create a mindful life. Contrary to popular belief, compassion is not limited to religious contexts. It is an innate characteristic embedded in our biological makeup. Observe animals displaying altruistic behaviors or parents instinctively caring for their offspring. These serve as examples of compassion rooted in nature. Our bodies crave positive emotions such as love, joy, and playfulness, which benefit our immune system and overall health. Furthermore, we are psychologically inclined to find comfort in affection and belonging within a group. Embracing compassion allows us to focus on something larger than our trivial concerns and provides us with the energy to make a positive impact in the world. Compassion-driven responsibility. Embrace a powerful form of compassion that exceeds holiday gestures and Sunday school lessons, one that calls for moral accountability in all areas of life. By practicing fairness, transparency, and accepting responsibility for our mistakes, we amplify the impact of our compassionate actions. Engaging in the rectification of wrongs and protecting people's rights are also pivotal aspects of true compassion. It's important to recognize and manage our destructive emotions, utilizing them as drivers for positive change. By maintaining basic compassion even towards those we disagree with, we can channel our frustration constructively and foster a desire to create a better world. United forces of science and spirituality. The Dalai Lama believes in the power of combining science and religion for a deeper understanding of life. Spirituality and science can work together, as they are simply two different paths toward discovering reality. While science can engage a broader audience, it has not uncovered all life's mysteries. The integration of ancient Buddhist methods and modern scientific findings can bring new insights and even validate religious methods. An example of this collaboration is compassion cultivation training, CCT, which successfully improved happiness and reduced anxiety in various contexts. By embracing both science and spirituality, we can create a more compassionate and cooperative society. Compassionate capitalism. In today's world, it is evident that capitalism and socialism both have their flaws. The Dalai Lama believes that the key to creating an economy that benefits all and mitigates social damage lies in instilling moral compassion within those who implement the economic systems. By combining the entrepreneurial spirit with the heart from nonprofits, we can develop a compassionate economy. Examples of such companies already exist, like Prosperity Candle and Grameen Bank in Bangladesh. These organizations embody the potential of transforming capitalism into a force for good, bridging the growing divide between the rich and the poor. Capitalism continues to reveal cracks as it results in widening the gap between the rich and poor. However, the Dalai Lama contends that it's not the principles of an economic system that cause issues but the lack of moral compassion in those implementing it. Both capitalism and communism can deteriorate due to selfishness and exploitation. The book Capital by economist Thomas Piketty underlines the inherent inequalities within the free market economy. Piketty contends that those who invest will always earn more than those who labor. This realization leads the Dalai Lama to identify with Marxist principles, which consider the well-being of people. In balancing the benefits of capitalism and socialism, the Dalai Lama envisions a compassionate economy. This approach melds the entrepreneurial spirit with a strong social support system and wealth taxes. Essentially, we must encourage for-profit businesses with non-profit sensibilities. There are already organizations that embody this shift, such as Prosperity Candle. They offer Iraqi or Thai Burmese refugees, Haiti earthquake survivors, and underprivileged women the chance to make a living. Additionally, the Grameen Bank in Bangladesh, founded by Muhammad Yunus, provides microloans to impoverished individuals, empowering them to start businesses and achieve self-sufficiency. By embracing the concept of compassionate capitalism, we can transform business into a force for good, promote meaningful impact, and foster equality. This emerging movement has the potential to revolutionize our current economic landscape and create a more just and empathetic world. Unleashing our shared potential. We all have the same potential, but we don't always have access to the same opportunities. It is essential for both privileged and underprivileged groups in society to collaborate and support each other to overcome societal inequalities. Privileged individuals can make meaningful contributions by dedicating time, energy, and resources to help those in need. Despite their challenges, disadvantaged individuals also have a responsibility to harness their potential and actively work towards self-improvement. When given equal chances, everyone can excel and secure a brighter future. Psychologists like Carol Dweck and Angela Duckworth have attributed this human ability to mindset and grit, the belief in one's success and perseverance in the face of obstacles. No matter what we call it, this powerful attitude is essential for making positive changes in our lives and society. Handprints for a healthy planet. The Dalai Lama encourages us not to exploit our planet as our pursuit of profit is causing severe environmental damage. Our impact on the environment has only worsened over the past 60 years due to irresponsible human behaviors, such as increased use of cars, wasteful resource consumption, and harmful chemical fertilizers. Cognitive scientist Elke Weber suggests that our tendency to ignore the guilt caused by our environmental footprint leads to continued exploitation. To counter this, we can adopt the handprint concept, which tracks our personal ecological impacts and the cumulative effect of our positive practices. By being conscious of our handprints and continually expanding them, we can actively strive to reduce our harm on the planet. Building bridges through empathy. Disagreements and conflicts are a natural part of life, but effective communication and mutual understanding can ease tensions. Starting with something positive about yourself and the other person can lay the groundwork for a level-headed conversation. In dire situations, philosopher A.J. Ayer once used this approach to prevent a dangerous encounter with Mike Tyson. However, if conflicts span over long periods, forming friendships across opposing groups can help break barriers. This was proven by social psychologist Thomas Pettigrew, who analyzed over 500 studies from around the world and found that emotional connections between individuals from opposing groups reduced prejudice time after time. Cultivating compassion, open-mindedness, and empathy can forge productive dialogues and build bridges between diverse groups. Harnessing heart-centered education. The Dalai Lama advocates for a modern educational reform that focuses on educating the heart alongside academic success. By employing mind training techniques, students can develop concentration, self-reflection, ethical values, empathy, and a sense of unity with humanity. In turn, this creates future leaders equipped to navigate the world with compassion and awareness. Parents often strive for their children's academic achievements, not realizing the potential pressure and emotional burden it can cause. The Dalai Lama proposes a shift in our educational paradigm, emphasizing the importance of heart-centered learning alongside intellectual growth. This approach nurtures ethical values, compassion, and a strong sense of interconnectedness with others. Mind training is integral for heart-centered education, as it helps strengthen concentration, emotional regulation, and self-reflection. Consider 11th grader Simran Dayal, who participated in an experiment to sharpen her focus. Wearing a helmet measuring her concentration levels, she stared at a dot before her, soon discovering her mind was easily distracted by external stimuli. Upon distinguishing between sensory and mental levels of thought, Simran was able to regain control over her attention and make a significant improvement by focusing on the dot within her mind's eye. The implications of this simple technique reach far beyond the classroom, impacting everyday decision-making and fostering mindfulness. Imagine the positive outcomes if students consistently exercise their ability to concentrate and reflect on their thoughts and actions. To shape tomorrow's compassionate leaders, the Dalai Lama's vision of heart-centered education encompasses a wide range of mental abilities. Core concepts include understanding the dynamics of emotions, developing emotional regulation skills, cultivating attention, fostering empathy and care, resolving conflicts non-violently, and nurturing a sense of unity with humanity. While academic success has its merits, the well-being of our children and the future of our society will benefit immensely from incorporating heart-centered education into the fabric of our schooling system. It's time to shift our priorities and embrace mind training as an essential tool for nurturing the whole person. Perspective shifts the world. Though the world seems to be in chaos, much to be grateful for exists when viewed through a different lens. Historically, war has had heavy support, but now, waves of peace movements have initiated change. Long-term thinking can inspire optimism even when events appear dire. Powerful collaborations once thought impossible, such as the union of French leader Charles de Gaulle and German Chancellor Konrad Adenauer, have reshaped Europe dramatically. Media focuses on negativity, creating the illusion that human kindness is fading away. However, acts of compassion triumph over these dark moments. Spreading positive news can influence people to recognize and embrace the kindness prevalent in daily human interaction. Unleash your power to change. Possessing a positive attitude and determination to act on it is absolutely essential. Bill Cruz, a reverend from Sydney, demonstrates this by running numerous humanitarian projects, including soup kitchens, homeless shelters, free health clinics, and providing tutors for underprivileged children. When the Dalai Lama visited, he too participated in serving food. This shows the importance of taking individual action and initiative. The Dalai Lama believes that the power to create change lies more within individuals than in organizations or governments. You cannot make people compassionate, but you can change yourself and inspire others. To make a difference, it all depends on you, and as the Dalai Lama states, the human community is a combination of unique individuals, each with the potential to create impactful change.
In conclusion, A Force for Good, the Dalai Lama's vision for our world, emphasizes that positive change starts within the individual. Each and every one of us holds immense potential to transform ourselves and ultimately impact the world around us. Developing emotional awareness, fostering compassionate relationships, bridging the gap between science and religion, and supporting the growth of compassionate economies are all vital steps towards a brighter future. As the Dalai Lama states, everyone can find a context where they make a difference. Embrace his wisdom and take the initiative to become a force for good in your community and our world.